Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella with Bella and the Phoenix. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Monday. I'm actually filming this late at night, the night before. So just trying to get the week started on the right note. That's funny, my minutes right now, my camera is 1:11. I keep seeing that number everywhere. But anyways, for today's reading, I wanted to do a collective reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. So we're going to do the masculine here on the left side, the feminine here on the right, just to see what are the energies for this week. Okay. I'm going to use the Christmas Love Oracle cards by Fire Witch Tarot. I haven't used these in a while, and they were in my stack, okay, of decks that I left here. So I'm excited to use them again. And I got new decks too, and I'll list them down below. And also, please give my video a thumbs up because that always helps my channel give it more exposure. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, the link is in my description box below. Okay, so let's find out what's going on with the masculines at this time. So the first card out we have here is you know how to make a house a home, cozy and warm. Okay. So yeah, I feel like they definitely miss your warmth. Anytime that they were with you, they always felt like you were their home. And they're definitely feeling that this week. Very nostalgic. Oh wow, we got incoming happy message. I'm feeling like they want to message you. Oh, bottom of the deck we have leading the way. Smothered with love. Okay. So I feel like this masculine feels drawn to you. Like you're leading the way for them to want to reach out to you. They know that this will make them happy and make you really happy to hear from them. They just want to be smothered in your love, you know. Yeah, they want to have fun with friends. They want to be in this lighthearted energy. Okay, bottom of the deck we have divinely delicious, I will eat you up. Okay. So very interesting. Maybe your masculine likes cookies, but he's got this sweet tooth that only you can satisfy, honey. Let's see, what's your energy? Yeah, you're in good spirits this week, feminine. Bottom of the deck, you also have divinely delicious too. So I feel like you have that mutual energy towards your masculine where you feel, this is in reverse, that's weird. Love letter. Yeah, wow. Mirroring energy here. So I feel like this person is going to message you. Yeah, because they fear that you're going to be in that over it and done. Like, I don't give a F, you know? Like, I don't give a damn. But they're hoping that you're not in that energy. And I feel like you're in good spirits, right? You're not really attached to this person if you were before. Let's get one more for the feminine. We have best buds. And it's funny because we have fun with friends. I feel like you guys are mirroring each other. You want to spend time together. You really want to be in this carefree energy with each other. Let's see. What's the mutual energy between you guys? Yeah, see? Missing you like crazy. For some of you, you could be like somebody that likes to bake. Because, I mean, we got cookies here back to back. But your person misses your cooking is what I'm getting here with this card. And they're not happy because they feel like this distance is really getting to them. Yeah, see, they want to work things out. Let's work things out. Okay. But they're definitely missing you. Okay, so let's pull the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, I believe. Yeah, I just got these recently. So let's just see. Let's get one card for the masculine. I feel like this season they're really starting to become more balanced within themselves. Really starting to be more in their emotions. Yeah, they're making this decision here to communicate with you. We have Gemini. This is Mars and Gemini. So that's coming through, especially with that incoming happy message. Bottom of the deck, we have Principle. And it's interesting because the other day I had a dream that the sun was on the left and moon was on the right, and it looked just like this, like with this kind of sun rays. And in between the sun and the moon was an infinity sign. And so I'm feeling like this is why I was saying I feel like they're starting to become more in touch with their feminine energy. And interesting because normally the feminine energy is on the left, the masculine's on the right, and they flip-flopped, right? And so I feel like because of that, they're going through this cycle where they're now feeling their emotions. And because of that, they're going to start messaging you. This hat right here reminds me of the Hierophant. And this bird is holding like an olive branch. Kind of looks like a mistletoe. But yeah, this person doesn't want to bluff anymore, that they want to talk to you. When I read the description manual about this bluff card, it was talking about equal give and take, or somebody might be holding on to some butterflies or the axis. And so because this person's blindfolded, I feel like this person doesn't know if you're going to be transforming the conversation or if you're going to block it out with weapons, right? Like if you're going to be defensive. So it could go either way. And I think this card was talking about, let me see what it said, just to make sure. Yeah, it was talking about a situation in which one has to impress others with knowledge, discussions about business or legal affairs, a lecture or talk to a group or society. So I feel like this person wants to finally stop hiding and actually tell you the truth because they know that that's the right thing to do, right? And we have Jupiter in Sagittarius here. So this person wants to expand the communication with you and actually travel to you, because that's what Sagittarius represents also, is traveling, right? And we have the 9 energy here, so this person really is ready to step into a new energy, you know, because you know how to make a house a home. They feel this warmth with you that they can't find with anybody else. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Divine Feminine. Convention. We have the Venus in Capricorn here. So I feel like you're in this stage where you're ready to be established. You're ready to have a home, right? It's funny because he's talking about that over here. You know how to make a house a home. So I feel like you want to think outside the box here. And you want to break away from conventional ways. Yeah, you want to dominate the situation. This is Mars and Sagittarius. So I feel like you want to take action towards changing the way you see home life, right? That you don't need somebody to be the father of the house. You know, like you're the mother of the house. Like you're the matriarch. Is what I'm getting. Mutual energy between you guys is concentration, which this is Saturn and Gemini. A lot of Gemini energy. So I feel like because the lips here are sealed, you guys are not talking to each other, and because of that you guys are missing each other like crazy, but you still have hope that things can end up being unraveled here, that there's still hope for your connection. But you guys feel like there's a lot of factors coming into play that you can't really talk yet, and you're trying to be empathetic to the other person. This is a moon in Pisces, so yeah, I feel like There's a lot of emotions here. We got 3 and 3 because 12 breaks down to a 3. So yeah, look at that. We have flattery. So I feel like you guys are wanting to hear each other out, but you're not ready to talk yet. It's almost like you're waiting for communication to come in before you guys have that olive branch, you know, where you hash things out. But let's just see. Let's break it down with some tarot. What's decision here for the divine masculine? Yeah, see, he's going to move towards you. We got the 8 of Wands. They want to have fun with you. I feel like this person wants to be your friend first. And they're going to ask you to meet up. Wow, I just noticed this. This right here reminds me of a fireplace. And look what we have here, a fireplace. And this right here looks like the Chariot to me. So your person wants to move towards you because they know that you are their happy place. I think I said that in one of my last readings. And they want to move towards you. Look at that, really fast. They really want to move towards you really fast after taking this break. So let's see. What energy are you in, Divine Feminine? This week, yeah, you want communication, and you're willing to communicate because you just want the truth. You're in good spirits, you're receptive. Okay, yeah, see, you want the house, the dogs, everything. The 10 of Pentacles. So you're ready. You're like, I'm ready to hear you out. Well, this is at the top of the deck, the Justice card. Yeah, you're ready to hear this person out. You are open to being fair. Okay. What is the mutual energy between you guys? Individuality. Have your own life, giving each other space, whole on your own. I love that this came out because I feel like this is why you guys are not speaking right now, and that's why you guys are missing each other, because you know that you have a lot of work to do by yourselves, because otherwise you're going to be in this recurring cycle. This is at the bottom of the deck. Not learning lessons, need to change to improve relationship patterns. Exactly. So both of these cards are somebody by themselves, right? So it's like you guys are starting to learn the value of being in solitude so that you can better yourselves. Okay, let's see what else. What messages of the heart do we need to know? We have the player for the masculine. The player lifestyle that wants to find everything they did has stopped looking enticing ever since they met you. Oh, you guys, this looks like John Mayer to me. I don't know. Does he kind of look like John Mayer? I think he kind of does. Anyways. Yeah, this person, they could be writing songs about you, but they're on the move. I feel like you motivated them to get their act together. You show them that they have a dark side that they didn't want to face. They have a dark side that no one knows and feel it's their true side, but too afraid to show you. I also get here that for some of you, you brought out this person's dark side, and it became very obvious to them how dark it was when they dealt with you, and that scared them. You know what I mean? And so this person is starting to realize that they needed to work on that dark side, because it's almost like they weren't aware of how dark their side was until they were still in their old ways acting out. And when they did it towards you, not only did it hurt you, it hurt them too. And that's when they realized, oh, I can't keep doing this, you know, because I hurt the person that I really care about. Wow. Okay. So what else? What do we need to know for the feminine? We have Stone. They're emotionally unavailable. It is for your highest good to move on and find your happiness again. I feel like this situation with your person has made you stronger, right? Like you became almost like more guarded because of it. And that's why you have your guard up with the sword, right? Because now you only want the truth. You don't want to hear anything else. It's interesting because these colors kind of match. And you're not going to play no games anymore with this person. They're stepping up their game to get your attention because they know you have plenty of other options, okay? So they're plotting, they're thoughting and plotting. They're trying to figure out a way, how do I come towards her because she sees me coming from a mile away. I don't want to act a fool. I don't want to repeat history. I don't want to keep hurting this person, right? So it's almost like now they know that they have to get serious about winning you over, right? They can't just keep playing the same old moves. They have to draw like a wild card or something. I don't know much about games like that, but that's just what I'm getting. That's what Spirit is saying. They have to do something different if they want their life to change. They can't just keep doing the same thing they've done before with other people and think that that's going to work for you, work with you, you know? Okay, so tell me more about this player energy, Spirit, for the masculines. Meditate. Meditate daily, follow your intuition, find inner peace and balance alone or with the partner. And I feel like this is why individuality card is here, because this person's starting to realize that I have to be whole on my own. I have to be centered and be satisfied by myself, right? I can't keep carrying around this baggage. Not letting go, hanging on to the past hurts / issues, identify and heal patterns that impact relationships, right? So I feel like this person has been carrying around this baggage, you know, and like some kind of armor, like they're handcuffed to it. And now I feel like you gave them this other point of view that now they see that they don't have to be tied down to that baggage. They can just free themselves. It's almost like you're that key to free them, you know? And right here for you, feminine, you're in this investment energy. See if they're the one, spend time together, make an effort to get to know them, emotional investment. So yeah, I feel like now you're a little bit more guarded. You're not going to just give your time or energy away freely. Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. We have baggage for you too. So I feel like both of you are holding on to some baggage, okay? And because of that, you guys have to learn to let go of that, so that when you do come back together, you're not holding on to resentment, you know? Okay. What's the mutual energy between divine masculine and divine feminine? Altered view, see things differently, seeing things differently than they are, past conditioning, influencing situation, reevaluate, okay? So yeah, I feel like you guys now have a different point of view here, that you couldn't have gained it if you had stayed together. You know what I mean? It's also the energy of you don't know what you have until it's gone. And wow, it's funny because this card on the bottom, it says thinking of you, missing you like crazy, right? And over here is thinking of you. Time is needed. Don't make reactive, impulsive decisions. Consider all perspectives. Love it, because that confirms the message perfectly that you guys needed some time to yourselves, right? To figure out, okay, what am I doing that hasn't been working? What do I need to do to change it? Because I can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different outcome. Okay, so let's see what else for the masculines. We have self-expression, vocalization, individuality. Wow, and we have individuality here again too. Double confirmation. Inner voice, assertiveness. Okay, so I feel like this masculine is gonna finally scream how he feels towards you. It's gonna change everything. They've been holding on to these feelings, and now they're ready to sing like a canary. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Communication, self-expression again. Exchange, sharing, connection. We have the moon here. Remember in the beginning I said I had this dream that the masculines are starting to be more in touch with the moon because it was on the masculine side, because it was on the right side of my dream. And they're starting to feel the universe pulling them towards their emotions. They have to express how they feel. Yeah, see, throat chakra underneath it. Can't make this up. Okay. So they're gonna send you that message. Like, hey, let's get together. And when they talk to you, they want to tell you how they feel. Because it's go time, you know, they can't hold on to these feelings anymore. And you have the sacral chakra. I feel like you're wanting abundance. You're wanting to create something new. It's like that masculine energy. Let's see, bottom of the deck. We have the mind. Openness, flexibility, imagination, learning, okay? Interesting, because when I was shuffling earlier, the masculine was getting the third eye chakra a lot. And I feel like you're mirroring your masculine in that way. Because now you're starting to imagine how your connection is already gonna be. You know what I mean? It's like you're manifesting it. Okay. Love it. Okay, let's see. What's the mutual energy between you guys? Intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, flexibility. I feel like perception is the key here, because we have altered view. We have, you know, having your own life whole on your own, right? Learning to have empathy for the other person. Concentrating on not speaking too much, more like listening to the other person, right? Seeing things differently. So that's confirmation that you guys have become wiser and smarter as a result. Wow, bottom of the deck we have the throat chakra. So yeah, you guys are smarter now because of this. And it has made you get to that stage where it's almost like you go from not missing this person as much to being okay with missing them. And you get to a point where you don't miss them as much anymore, because you already feel like you have them with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like you guys are focused on your finances here, on your abundance. Okay? Yeah, so that way you guys, when you guys come back together, you're more balanced. This is like that yin yang energy, the infinity symbol that I saw in my dream. So that's pure confirmation, you guys, that this is like the temperance card. That you guys are going through a cycle of knowing how to express yourselves, knowing what you want to bring to the table now that you have all this knowledge under your belt, and then be able to find your inner power and make money moves, right? Like make investments, make money moves together. Like if you guys start a business together, like the possibilities are endless. I love it. Okay, so let's get some last messages here. So my animal deck. What do we need to know, Spirit? What is the advice? Overcome any obstacle with the Rhino Spirit. I love it. So yeah, I feel like with this kind of love that you guys have for each other, not only has it helped you to see things differently, but it has given you that confidence that you guys can do anything you put your mind to. You know what I mean? And that's beautiful. Top of the deck, we have Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Exactly. So by you guys keeping your sense of wonder and that playful energy, you can make whatever you want happen, right? Manifestation. That's what I get with that dolphin energy. And look at that. Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Love it. So just trust, right? This reminds me of a dream catcher. So I feel like you guys been getting dreams about the other person, and you're getting signs from Spirit. I mean, I'm getting signs about the sun and the moon. I mean, that's the divine masculine, divine feminine energy, right? So I feel like you guys are going through the last leg of separation, because you're already in union in the 5D, and now you're about to come into union. Yeah, see, look at this. Bottom of the deck, Giraffe Spirit, see the bigger picture. Okay? So that's confirming that now you guys see the full picture of why Spirit did the way that things happen, you know? I don't know if you guys seen this interview of J-Lo. But it was so interesting because some of you may know that she was with Ben Affleck like 20 years ago, right? And they split up, and now 18 years later they got back together. Now they've been together for about 2 years now, and I'm just so happy for them, you know, because you realize that sometimes people had to separate, right? They went through that separation of 20 years pretty much being apart so that they could come back together. And she even said it in the interview where we each had to get like our fuel back into our lives to prove ourselves that we were more capable than what we were, and that people could take us seriously, right? And so we had to kind of like start over by ourselves, and only then is when we could come back together. But we couldn't do that together. We had to do it apart. You know, that's what she was talking about. And I was just like, wow, that's so interesting. I feel like, I don't know if they're twin flames, but I feel like they're definitely soulmates. And that's what it is. It's like they each have to learn how to love themselves whole, like wholly and fully, right? In order to be able to come back together 20 years later, you know? And it's like, it just gives me hope because she just says on there, like, true love does exist. So if you're like me, where you're like, you almost lost hope, don't, you know? I just think that's so beautiful because, you know, love is out there, but it starts with you, right? It starts with your own self-love. And I feel like a lot of you feminines have been tapping into your self-love, and the masculine see that, right? And they're very attracted to you, and I feel like they want to tell you how much you inspire them, how much that you mean to them, and that they see that they don't want to keep doing this same old chapter, same old song and dance that they've been doing before, because you make them realize, I gotta change my life. My life has been crap since I met you. And they're like, I gotta change, you know? I feel like before they didn't want to change, but now they see the importance of why they need to just let go of that old life, okay? So let's see. So Spirit wants you guys to know, surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Love that, because I feel like that's confirming the message here. You're no longer focusing on what does this person need or want. You're focused on your own needs, right? Because that's a mutual energy with you guys both, is that you're trying to be more individual and not trying to think of the other person, because it's all about you, your own life, right? Look at this. Bottom of the deck, surrender your fear of change. And right, it's funny because I've been talking about the masculines didn't want to change their life, right? And I feel like this is how Spirit is getting you guys into that mode where, okay, now I got to focus on me first and stop worrying about, you know, change and being afraid of the unknown, and just embrace it. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. I love this. And I feel like, you know, in this card, she's like facing the ocean, the water, right? So it's like face your emotions, right? Face what scares you. Face your dark side and embrace it, right? Because if not, if you don't love the dark side of you, you can't have balance and duality, right? And so I feel like that's where it comes down to, is where you have to appreciate those parts of yourself that you had shunned away and felt ashamed by it, and embrace it. Embrace that dark side, because we all have darkness and light, and we need to just embrace all parts of ourselves if we're going to fully love ourselves. You can't just only love the good parts of it. You have to appreciate the dark parts too, because that's what makes you realize where you can improve, right? What you can improve upon. And yeah. So let me pull one more card here on this deck. What is one last message here, Spirit, that you want to give the collective? Oh, that came out right away. Page of Ariel. I think this is a Page of Pentacles. So it says here, reliable, clever, educated, balanced. You guys, I cannot. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, this is a Page of Pentacles. So it's interesting because we have the intelligence card here with all those books. And she's in a library. Wow. So it says here, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Okay. Love it. So yeah, you guys, I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to know, is that you're going to get communication in the physical world, that this person wants to tell you how they feel. They feel like you're their home, and they don't want to be without you in this next chapter, you know? Look at that, top of the deck, we have the Lovers. Archangel Raphael. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. I love this. So yeah, you guys made the choice long ago. Before you came to Earth, you forgot, right? Then when you run into each other again, it's like you remembered, oh my gosh, this is my person, you know? I know that's how it was for me. It's like, I know what it feels like to love somebody and fall in love gradually, but when I met my person, it was like I was already in love with him. And it scared the shit out of me because I was like, I don't know you from Adam, so like, why am I in love with you already? And I don't know how it was for him, but I was just like, I love this guy and I don't know why I love him, but I love him. It was like I was remembering that I love him, you know? And I never experienced that before. But I feel like the angels are saying here that you guys had to get some education here, you know, under your belt, some knowledge, right? Because if you don't feed into your knowledge, right? If you don't learn the new things, if you don't read books, if you don't expand your knowledge, your mind, right? If you don't open up this window in your mind, you can't move forward. You have to be flexible to learn, right? That way you can open up your mind to a different realm of possibilities. And I feel like that's what's happened here with your connection for this week. I feel like you guys are starting to realize that it's important to be individual people, see things differently from where they were at before. And now you're in the stage where you want to make choices that are going to benefit you in the long run because you're going off of your heart and not your mind, right? No longer going off of the ego, you're going off of your heart space. And look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Michael with the Sun. Says here, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Okay, this is like the Ace of Swords. And that's confirmation because you saw the Ace of Swords on your side, feminine, right? And I feel like you're getting that clarity that you can make anything happen if you just put your mind to it. And I feel like the masculine is impressed by you. He is motivated by you, and he wants to do the same thing and feel good on his own, right? So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I hope this was helpful for you. Comment below and let me know if this resonated. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, information's on the description box below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!